All right, I'd like to call to order the Thursday, January 11th, 2024 meeting of the City of Urbana Building Safety Code Board of Appeals. Vivian, can we have a roll call, please? Here. Here. And I remind board members, if you can, just turn on your microphone when you're making any comments tonight. First order of business is approval of the minutes of our previous meeting on April 19th, 2023. I believe Vivian sent those out to board members. Anybody have any corrections, additions to the minutes? If not, I'd entertain a motion for approval.
I'll make that motion.
Motion for approval by Brad. Need a second? Second by Gary. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Minutes are approved. Move on to our public input. I see no public present, so we'll move past that. Presentations, none, I believe. So we'll do that. No unfinished business. So we'll zip right on down to our new business. Discussion of the Illinois Energy Conservation Code reprinting. Take it away.
So yeah, I was just wanted to share with you one of the nuances we recently came across. If you look at your yellow sheet, that is the from the 2021 first printing of the Energy Code. Then the white sheet is from the second printing, which came out in September of 21. So if you look under the wood frame, R value for 5 and Marine 4, which is where we fall, they've increased 0 plus 20, which is different from 0 plus 15 previously, and they added the option for R30. So again, this is just one of those nuances, and staff came across this doing a plan review, working with new staff, and they had 2 different books. So they had quite the discussion when they came across that. Then we realized that they were 2 different printings. So just something that, we wanted to point out and make sure that, we try to make people aware of.
Is there any way to ask the Code Council to provide input if there are other changes like this that happen on a basis? I'm just more out of curiosity. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think, something we need to look into because, as far as I know, I don't get notified of changes when they do a reprinting or things like that. So I guess that's, today, nowadays we're lucky in having the availability of the online code, which is probably going to be your most up-to-date code. But if you're still, using the old-fashioned paper book, I'll dig into it a little bit and see if I can find, if there's a website that maybe shows like when they do reprints, or if there's a place to sign up for it. That I don't know. So.
Well, I appreciate you bringing it to our attention, because you would hate to have folks that are relying on a printed version of the code that they purchased that all of a sudden get a surprise.
Yeah, we found 2 of I think we have 2 of the original printing, but the rest of them were all second prints. So obviously as we bought code books over, preparing for the change, but yeah, if somebody jumped in early and got the code books, like I said, they may be looking at them and be like, oh, I can do this, and all of a sudden, they set it in for review, and we're taking it back to them, so you can't do that. So,
any questions from the board regarding the variations that staff have noted when the reprinting process occurs?
One of our previous employees works at CDAC now. I might run that by him because we had lunch with him a couple of weeks ago. He was talking about the 2021 Energy Code, so I'll ask him that question. But it seems like you should be able to get a refund on your previous code books you bought. You spent enough on them.
Right?
Yeah.
Anything else related to that observation need to talk about?
No, at this point, that was the only thing that we caught that. So, like I said, there may be other ones that we're not aware of, and even in some of the other codes. But like I said, I'll dig into it a little bit more and see if there's, hopefully they have a place where you can sign up, for notifications or something like that if they do a reprint of any of the codes, but I'm not aware of one, but I'll dig into it some.
Right, thank you. I neglected to mention to the board at the beginning of our meeting as well. I think, Vivian, if I'm incorrect here, but we are required to meet at least once a year, correct? Okay, and so even though we didn't have a lot of business, if you know, our last meeting was in spring of 2023, so we needed to get one on the calendar. Right, as our annual meeting. So I appreciate, even though there was not a lot of business to undertake, just part of maintaining the viability of this board is that annual meeting and us being observant of the bylaws that we've set in place to govern our behavior and activities. So I appreciate you all being here. Yeah. Great, thank you. All right, any other business or comments from the board prior to adjournment? All right, could I ask for a motion to adjourn? All right, motion from Daryl. Second?
I'll second.
Second from David. All those in favor say aye. 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 Opposed, same side. We are adjourned. Thank you.